WTAP looks back on this day in history in today's We the People, celebrating 250 years.
On July 6, 1785, the Continental Congress establishes the dollar as the official currency of the newly established United States, paving the way for a national monetary system. The fledgling nation had just won the Revolutionary War, and the creation of a national currency marked one of its first steps in stabilizing and establishing its newly independent economy.
A moment to reflect, a time to remember. Join WTAP in celebrating We the People. Watch This Day in History every day on WTAP News at 6, proudly sponsored by WVU Medicine Camden Clark. Now,